one. She's like, you have no power over me. And then it like echoes, you have no power over me, power over me. That's what this is. I channel messages like in the randomest of ways. I know. But that's what it is. You take your power back. They no longer have power over you. You know why I'm saying that? Because the death card showed up. So you're going to make a decision. The decision is you're putting a stop to this. Good for you, Capricorns. You deserve better. It was a hell no. Okay? There is an ending. There's an absolute ending. And what I said was the Strength card came out on top. And so this just shows the progression of somebody who thought that they had power over you and who you allowed them to for a period of time. It's like you woke up and you're like, hi, Cappies. Good morning, good day, and good evening, darlings. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda. I appreciate you stopping by. If you're a subscriber, thank you. And if you're just checking it out again, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you, and you should subscribe if you're back again. Anywho, we are doing Capricorns. What do you need to know for the next 3 months, okay? What is it you need to know? Whenever this message comes by you is when you are meant to hear it, baby. Time is an illusion. So take it when it's delivered to you. All right, we're going to get right to it. Caps, the next 3 months, what do you need to know? What I can tell you is it looks like choices are heading your way, baby. You're going to have some choices. Kalana, I don't know. Anyways, this is the choices card. This is Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle card. I'm going to read it out of the book. It's card number 46, breaks down to a 10, and breaks down to a 1, baby, okay? 10s are about completions, though. 1s are brand new beginnings. So endings and beginnings, you have some choices to make moving forward. Every choice you make has a consequence. Even your thoughts are like magnets, drawing experiences to you for the good or the bad. Do you know the story of the winged immortal House of the Night who had the choice between the dark and the light? Do you know what he chose? Right now you are faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for the highest good? The choice will be an important step in your life lesson. Remember, not even deciding is a choice. What will it be? Choose another card to show you what you will choose. So, you have a decision to make. You have choices. Not making a choice is an actual choice, is what Spirit is saying. Ask if you're not sure which way to go. Is this for my greatest and highest good? Ask God, ask the universe, ask whoever you want to ask. Jesus, Buddha, whatever you believe in, your angels, archangels, guardian angels, ancestors, all of it. Ask and you will get an answer. We're going to get another card to see what choice you may make. So let's see. I think I've only gotten this card like once. I don't use this deck all the time though. So, you know, it's neither here nor there, I guess. Capricorns, if you want to be a part of my high vibe tribe, definitely subscribe, but I also do a giveaway. So if you're a subscriber and you're interested in winning a free reading with me, definitely you got to thumbs up the video. Please thumbs up the video anyway if you're here watching it. You should do that for all creators. It gives their algorithm out to other people, and why not? It's free. So give a thumbs up. Anyways, thumbs up and comment on the video and be a subscriber. Every month I do a drawing for a free reading. If you'd like one, that's how you enter to get your name on the list for the drawing, if that sounds good to you. The card that came out was Cycles, card number 37. Breaks down to an 11, which also breaks down to a 2. Cycles, card number 37. What goes around comes around. This is the message of the symbol cycles. The moon goes from a full moon to a new moon in cycles that repeat every month. Whatever you are planning to do or to reveal by asking your question will be revisited in other circumstances. So be clear about your action. You will surely meet this experience again. Remember, what goes around comes around. Like the moon that revolves around the planet, the energy that you express in the next action will orbit around you. Make sure it's a good one. Okay, it's funny because I just did the reading for Geminis, And it was kind of the same thing. Part of their reading was about mindset and positivity. This is just saying, you know, like if you don't learn your lesson the first time, or if somebody, I'm going to use this example because this happened to me multiple times. So there's always somebody at work where I've worked who is just super low vibed, right? And it's just annoying. It's irritating. It's like, why do I have to work with this person? So it doesn't matter if I changed offices and I work somewhere else, that person would still show up. And that's what the card cycles is talking about. Until you work through that, it's going to continue to show up in your life. It's not going to change. So it's how are you going to be receptive to it? How are you going to work with that energy that may not be the most pleasant? Let's get into the cards. I want to see what you need to know, Caps, for the next 3 months. There's something that you're pondering about making a choice on, though. That's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take all of them. We'll take the one that fell out. Yeah. Capricorns, your energy is high in this reading. You came out as the devil, upright. Some manipulation, I feel like some of you are just really in your mind about something. It's not the most positive thoughts that are happening. It could be negative self-talk going on. It could just be woe is me and feeling sorry for yourself. It could be somebody in your energy who isn't high vibrational, like I just said about the example of a coworker. It could be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It's definitely this sense of winning at all costs. And somebody finally just like giving up. That's interesting. Okay, so we have the devil card here. Manipulation, strings. It's like strings being attached. Somebody has got your attention. Like the negative person at work. I'm not saying that's your situation, but I'm giving you an example because that's what I'm feeling. Like somebody has hooked you in. Somebody is taking you down a rabbit hole of negativity, and not because they did it to you, you allowed it. I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you've also allowed this to happen. And so anyways, there has been some recent conflict, or there will be, where somebody is going to want to win. And one of the parties, you or someone else, is like, this isn't worth my time or energy, and you walk away. It's like somebody's willing to go to the depths of despair. They're willing to take it on and fall on the sword and win kind of at all costs. And one of the parties, you or these other people, just decide to walk away. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, it's not worth the negativity that it's bringing to you. In these next 3 months, this could be happening. So we have the Hierophant here. Hierophant is someone who is highly regarded, right? This is somebody who is you. This is somebody who is of authority figure. This could even be a boss. I have heavy chills. This could even be a boss in a situation like that. If we're talking work, again, this is a general reading. It's a collective reading. It's not personal. And my personal readings are not open right now. People have been asking me. You can email me. My email is in the description box, and I will put you on the list. But this Pope is showing up here, and it's like somebody is just saying and realizing this isn't aligning with them. This just can't be this can't be for them anymore. Like, I almost feel like, Capricorns, it's you recognizing that you cannot feed into this energy anymore. You can't do this anymore. It's not worth it for you. This could be a connection that has to do with marriage. This could be a connection, like I said, with a higher boss, and you're leaving a workplace. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. I'm glad to see some the Wheel of Fortune here. I'm going to get some clarifiers. Let's clarify this devil card, please, and thank you. Really have this energy, Capricorns, that like somebody has got their hook in you in a way that is not for your greatest and highest good. And so even if this is a job, it's like Spirit is telling you, is this really worth all of this? Is this something you really want to stay in? It's time to make that decision. This could be a love connection. In particular, the Knight of Cups came out underneath the Devil card. So we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. The love connection that is going in a wrong direction. You're starting to see some signs, things that aren't aligning with you. I feel like this is somebody who you've been pretty honest with, been and vulnerable to. We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, we also have the Knight of Cups. Lots of emotional energy going on, all underneath the Devil. I think somebody showed you a side of them that hasn't proven to be true. I also believe that you have been open and receptive and vulnerable in the situation, and I feel like they were wearing a mask and they seemed like they were of the same vibration, and they were not. It was foolery, you know. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing is what I'm getting. Anyways, with this Five of Swords here, and you know, somebody, one of the parties walking away, you or them, I think it's you making that decision to walk away, and you've been really waiting with this Hangman underneath there. It's like you've been waiting and deciding, is this something that I should continue to do? What am I gonna do? This is that card of being indecisive, trying to see things from all perspectives, taking a time out, trying to get enlightenment on the situation, on what the best move is. Again, it doesn't have to be love, but there is a lot of love here. So Capricorns, we also have Strength that came out in reverse. And so something, I told you earlier, I feel like somebody's hooked into you. I don't want to use the word malicious because that's what I was going to say. Like maliciously, it could be malicious. What I'm saying is somebody got under your skin and they also didn't show their true selves, and so it's super hurtful. It's really taken a toll on you. I feel like you thought, like, whether this is business or love, this is something that was going to last forever. This was something that was meant to be. This is something that was ordained to be. It was the biggest like blessing that I feel like you thought was entering into your life, and it's just really proven to be the opposite. You know, like really manipulative type of energy. And I think you're shocked that you allowed yourself to get this deep and have these feelings for this situation. I don't feel like Capricorns are so like you were vulnerable and somebody took advantage. That's what this is. Anyways, we have Strength in reverse here, and that's why it's showing up this way. And it's like you are just feeling out of sorts, out of alignment. What else does Capricorns need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's time to make a choice. That's too many, but High Priestess came out, the Seven of Cups came out, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is definitely, for a lot of you, this has to do with love. This was something that you thought was going to be a brand new start with this Ace of Cups in reverse. You thought this was going to be, my cup runneth over, we are ride or die, this is my person, this is my partner, we are going for it. There is no more looking for anybody, nobody. This is the one. It is ordained, like I said earlier. And with this Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like, no, it's completely empty. It wasn't a full cup. It was trickery. It was illusions. You know, it was puppet mastering. It was being something they weren't. I guess I am taking these cards that fell out. So we have the Seven of Cups here. You have choices to make. You have a decision to make. That was our first card that came out from the Wisdom of the Oracle of the Night, was choices, right? You have a choice. You have a decision. And not making a decision is a decision. It's time to buckle up, Buttercup, and make a choice. Are you going to stay in this? Is this for your greatest and highest good? Does it feel like it's good? Here's what I'm going to say to you. This is not a channeled message. Also, just so you know, not all tarot readers are alike. I'm not a tarot reader, really. Even though I have tarot here, I don't need tarot. Anybody can learn to read tarot. There's a difference between somebody who's like a psychic medium. There's a difference between clairvoyancy. There's a difference between somebody who's a strong empath, who's all the above, right? A seer, a prophet, all those things. I am not a tarot reader. I don't need the cards need me. That's what I'm saying. And I am all the above, in case you want to know. I just choose not to label myself. And I'm telling you this because there are definitely these decisions and choices that you need to make. And you need to really follow what you know is true for you. You know what the right answer is. We have the High Priestess here. You have all the guidance from Spirit, Source, Universe, Jesus, God, all the above, Buddha, all of it. You have all the resources needed and you know what decision to make. And it's like, so why are you standing here still looking at something that you know is not for your greatest and highest good? I mean, I hate to do this, but I feel like I'm calling out Capricorns right now who just aren't willing to pull a trigger. And what is your buy-in? What are you getting from this other than like, oh, I just heard it, security. It's familiar. It's something you never felt. You felt like this was going to be the highest, most divine love and it was going to be forever, and it ended up being the complete opposite. And it's hard to give up on that, but from that perspective, right? But that's not the reality. The reality is the right person, the right time, the right love, the right job, all of that is going to come for you. This is not it. And so what I was going to say is, for me moving forward in life, because as a Cancerian, it's hard for me to kind of make decisions, even though I know and I have all these gifts, right? I go back and forth. And so if it is not a hell yes, then it's a hell no. Okay. So if it is not a hell yes for you, Capricorns, you can take it. You can have what I'm saying and you can apply it. And if it's not a hell yes for you, then it should be a hell no. Okay. That's how I don't know why I diverted into all those other things. Anyways, time to make a decision. Hell yes, hell no. Okay. Use your intuition. You know, the answers are all within. You have the power. You know, you need to really, really, really take some time, quiet your mind, and use that intuition and follow it. It's hard to give up on something you thought was going to be forever. I get it. Where you thought it was the one, where you thought it was the dream job, where you thought it was the most abundance love that you would ever have in your whole life. Like, so happy, right? The good news here is the Chariot card came out. This is a card, it's Cancerian card, but it's a card about forward momentum, right? So it's like within these next 3 months, what's great to see is that you are going to be making a decision on whether or not you're going to stay stagnant, whether or not you're going to continue to stay in this low vibed situation, or whether or not you're going to choose to move on. There is a decision that's being made, and Spirit is also telling you, come on, let's go. Scorpionic. Oh, I love it because, and the cards are just going to repeat themselves. I love it because Strength just came out upright. And so it's like you take your power back, right? Have you guys ever seen, I'm going to date myself. Have you ever seen the movie? It's Labyrinth. People say it different ways. Anyways, I hated the beginning of the movie because it was like these little gremlin creatures that went into her brother's bedroom, and I don't know, I just thought it was creepy. I mean, actually, kind of the whole movie is kind of creepy because it's very Hobbit-like. Say this to say, it reminds me of the scene at the end, because she goes through all these trials and tribulations, right? And then she's like, she tells David Bowie, who is like the magician guy, at the end, she's like, you have no power over me. And then it like echoes, you have no power over me, power over me. That's what this is. I channel messages like in the randomest of ways. I know. But that's what it is. You take your power back. They no longer have power over you. You know why I'm saying that? Because the Death card showed up. So you're going to make a decision. The decision is you're putting a stop to this. Good for you, Capricorns. You deserve better. It was a hell no. Okay? There is an ending. There's an absolute ending. And what I said was the Strength card came out on top. And so this just shows the progression of somebody who thought that they had power over you and who you allowed them to for a period of time. It's like you woke up and you're like, you have no power over me. I love you guys. I am sending you all my love, light, and sprinkles. Capricorns, if you want to vibe high with this tribe, subscribe, hit the bell. Come on, give me a thumbs up. It matters. Also, I have a free VIP group where I'll be going live. So if you want to be a part of that, you'll get free readings. Plus, it's a dope community that we're growing of like-minded individuals. All right, until next time, you guys have the most fabulous of day. And if this didn't resonate with you, check out my other videos. There's a whole playlist, bruh. There's a whole playlist. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.